Hi everybody, Johnnie here. Let's make a game together. For this game you'll need paper, 2 sheets, a pen and a pencil, some playing pieces, 5 of one and 5 of another at least, a couple dice, and a bear. So today we're going to be making a big game board, so we'll start with a pencil. I'll start with 1 sheet. And we're just going to outline some things before we draw it in with a dark marker. For this first part, what we want to do on this first sheet is just draw some wavy lines on either side, like this. And then what we want is a line coming out near the top here, like this. Another about in the middle. Another not too close to the bottom, but close enough. And on the other side, we want one to be even here. And another one over here to be even as well. And then a line right in the middle here would be good. And a line right here in the middle would be good. And that's for 1 sheet. Let's go ahead and draw on the other sheet now. Similar, just a little different. We're going to start with the wavy line over here. But with this line, we're going to curl around this way, curl back up this way, and move our way up. And like the other side, we want to put some lines. First one, about 1/3 of the way down here, we want to put a straight line out this way, another straight line out this way, and then straight across, again a line, and then over here, a line as well. And 3 more. Let's go ahead and put a line here, a line here, and a line here. And that's a really good start. Now I'm going to start filling in these lines and adding some other features. So let's go ahead and make this top line here dark. And then underneath it, let's give it some shape, and maybe a curve underneath as well. Let's do that to this middle line too. Straight across, some edging, and maybe a curve underneath as well. And then the same thing down here. Go ahead and make something like this, but this one should go down like this to the base. That looks good. Now over here, let's go ahead and make that straight line. And then let's go ahead and add something like this. And then what we want to do is we want to curve around like this. And we're going to go ahead and make this line go all the way to here. Let's go ahead and make this straight line. Go ahead and make something like this. And then curve around and join like this. And make sure this goes all the way like that. Let's do something over here the same way. So make the straight line first. Go ahead and make some shape underneath it. And then a curve that joins with our first drawn line. Over here, straight line. Go ahead and make something like this. Curve that comes down, joins this line, moves all the way around like this. And let's go ahead and add the lines that go above. And this one as well. Now we need to add another feature here. Over here, let's go ahead and put an arch like this. And put some stripes in it. And put some darker stripes at one end. And that's some kind of gate. Over here, the same thing. Some stripes. And some darker stripes near one side. Over here, an arch, the stripes coming across, some darker stripes on one side, and then down here, an arch, some stripes, like that. And what else do we need? Oh, let's make it a little bit special. Let's go ahead and draw a line about right here. and some curvy lines like this. And then over here, let's go ahead and put something special like this. And this is exactly what it looks like. A volcano. Okay. We'll put some numbers on this in a minute. Let's go ahead and do the other sheet now. On this sheet, we're going to be doing something very similar. Let's start off with going ahead and filling in our straight lines. And again, like that. Curve around. Stop. Straight line. Wiggly line. Curve line. Straight line. Wiggly line, and join down there. Let's go ahead and do this. Straight across, wiggly line, curve line. And here, let's go ahead and make a straight line, make a wiggly line underneath, and a curve line. And over here, straight line, curvy line, wiggly line, a curved line that joins the other one, and one more down here. Straight line, wiggly line, curved line. Continue. Let's finish this one up over here. Those look good. Oh, we forgot this one. Let's just fix it this way. That'll work. Now, a couple other features here. We made a mountain on the other side of a volcano. What do we need here? Let's start with, I think I know what we need. Something that's sharp like this. That looks good. And then what else comes up? Oh, I see what's going on. We see this now, huh? And of course, I should put a couple clouds in. Couple clouds. And that's looking good too, except for this piece right here. And of course, these will have to have doors with the lines coming through again, making them dark as we need. This one here, another door, making sure we have our lines as we need. And this last one down here, another gate. Good. And two more. One right here. And dark up there. And last one. You make it as dark as you want it to be. Oh, this would help. All right. We have two boards now, and they're going to be on top of each other. Now we need something else for this. I think what's missing are numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom again, part with the mountain. I'm going to add some numbers, and these are going to help us with our game. Numbers I want to add are 9, 15, 24. And over here, I want to have the numbers 25 above the gate, and then 16 and 36. And over here, I want to have the number 9. I want to have the number 16, and above this gate, I want to have 21. In the middle here, let's go ahead and put 36, 40, and 54. On this side here, 25 again, 32, and 35. And over here, we need to have 9. Well, let's put 12, 14, and 21 again. And on top here, 36, 40, and 28. What great numbers. Let's go ahead to the other page and do the same thing. We'll need some numbers now. On this tier, we'll need to have 21, 45, and 56. And on this side, 15, 24, and 63. On this perch, we'll need to have 14, 32, and 48. Here we'll need to have 21 again, 28, and 40. And over here, 9, 25, and 63. Up here, 25, 48, 64, and up here, just the number 49. And the name of this game is Jurassic Factor. Let's go ahead and play. I'm going to only use the bottom part of the game to start with right now. We'll look at more of it later. But if we start down here, we'll need some pieces. We'll need the dice. And each player is going to take 5 pieces to start with. 5 for blue, and then 5 for red. And each player is trying to make these pieces, all of them, make it all the way up to the top of the Jurassic world and come out at 49. But we'll only do the bottom half to start with, just to give you an idea. So red will go first, and what happens in this game is the dice are rolled, and the 2 dice help us figure out what the factors are for numbers that we might use. So the dice can be used as added, or subtracted, or by themselves. So the factors could be 5, could be 2, could be 7, but also could be 3. Those are the 4 choices. So red is looking, and red likes the number 9, and chooses to do 5 minus 2 and puts a piece on the 9. Now if a piece is on a position, another piece cannot be on it. So the choices left for blue are 15 and 24. So blue rolls 6 and 3. Now what's special about this is that if the dice are used separately, you can make more than one move. And blue decides to say, well, 6 is a factor of 24, and 3 is a factor of 9. So blue makes 2 moves with just the 1 roll. It's red's turn. Red rolls a 5 and a 5. Now red likes this roll very much because red can go to 25 because 5 is a factor of 25. This space here, this special gate, allows red to go up 1 level, 25 back up to another 25. And red has used just one of the 5s. The other 5 allows red to move another piece here. It's blue's turn. Blue likes this move. Blue decides to use the 6 to go to 24 and then the 3 to go to 21 because 3 is a factor of 21, and with that blue can move this piece up as well. So 6 for one move and 3 for the other move. Now blue could have gone to this side. This isn't blue's side and red's side. Blue and red can go on to either side along the way. It's red's turn. Red decides to use the 4 and the 2 together to make 6, and 6 is a factor of 24. Now the usefulness of this is that blue can only move a piece onto this now because these 2 places are taken up. It's now blue's turn. Now blue's going to use the 6 to move this piece up here. Blue can't just jump up to this spot or another spot. Every step has to go up one by one. The only way to skip a step is to go through these special gates. So on this tier here, the next step is up here. 6 is a factor of 54. And blue likes that spot, so blue moves there. Red's turn. Red rolls a 4 and decides to take this piece here and move it to 16. 2 and 2 are 4, and 4 is a factor of 16. It's blue's turn. Blue rolls an 8, or a 6, or a 2. Could be a 4, 6 minus 2 is a 4, an 8, or it could be 6 and 2 again is 8. Any of those could be factors of other numbers. Blue decides to take this piece and move it up to this tier here, because 6 is a factor of 36. And blue decides to move this up to this spot here because 2 is a factor of 12. Red rolls. Now, red has a 5 here, could use it to move to 25 here, but that spot's taken up there, so can't make the move. Red decides to move another piece with the 5 onto the 15, making trouble for blue again. Blue rolls. Blue takes the 3 and decides to move it onto the 9. 3 is a factor of 9, and uses the 2 to move another piece up to either 40 or 28, because 2 will go into either of those. Blue takes the 40. Red's turn. Red likes this roll. A 1 and a 3 make 4, and 4 is a factor of 28. So red has one up on blue's level now. Blue rolls. Now, blue has done something very special. Now, blue could look at numbers with factors of 5, and that could be the 25, or factors with 6, and that could be 36, or combine them to make 11. Well, there's not any good numbers here. But if blue makes 6 minus 5, blue makes 1, and 1 is a factor of any number. So getting a 1 means you can make any move. Blue decides to go ahead and take, though, really likes them separate this time. So blue will take the 5, move to 25, and then up one tier. And then blue still has the 6. And the 6 is good because now 6 can move one of these pieces up to 24. 6 is a factor of 24. Now the game will continue, moving all the way up the board until there are pieces, for an example, pieces that are up here on 48 or 64 or 25. And the only way to get any pieces off the board is to go through this gate. And you'll have to think about what factor you need to make 49. The object of the game is to get all of your pieces out through that last gate. Once you have all of your pieces out through the 49, the game's over. This is the game Jurassic Factor, and for this game you'll need 2 sheets of paper, a pencil and a marker of some sort, playing pieces, a pair of dice, and a bear. Enjoy this game.